Okay, we're going to quickly show how to take a CSV file of IP addresses and use it to get intelligence about each one of those IPs, specifically location, DNS name, and of course threat assessment or a risk assessment to be more accurate. And so you can see here, this is batch.interzoid.com where we run batch files. And we're going to be using the IP address profile premium enrichment API. And we can go to that and get some information about this specific API and what data comes back from it. We can see that here just by clicking on this link. And what we have here is a file, ipaddresses.csv. For this example, we've got 5 IP addresses in here. And of course, this could be many different columns, but we're just going to keep it simple. And we will close that. And here are the ways that we can consume that CSV file and call the API for each record in that file. We're going to choose the column number, which is 1 because there only is one column. It's a CSV file, but again, since there's one column, it really doesn't matter. This could be a web URL, but we're going to just choose a local file to process. And so I'm just going to choose that file. Okay. And so we'll be pointing to that. And then that's pretty much it. We're just going to, again, you could use this for any one of these APIs. But we're going to use the IP address profile. You do need an API key. If you don't have one, you can get a trial and go here to get an API key. And that's it. All we need to do is run, and we will wait for that to complete for all 5 of those. Okay, here's a text file that's showing the output file. I can save those results, or I can display the results in a grid. And you can see here we've got the various IP addresses. They all look like IPv4s, of course. It's a Google IP address, Cisco, Edgecast, Cloudflare, Quad9, and we can see the various pieces of information here. The abuse email address, no threats detected, whitelisted as Cisco Umbrella DNS. The various, I don't have the headers here, but we can see the DNS name and then the CIDR addresses. And so again, we can just output that as a file. We could have tons of IP addresses here, and whatever the case may be, different ways to manipulate that data. But the key point is we can run this for a batch of APIs using this web tool at batch.interzoid.com, and more importantly, get the risk assessments for each one of these IP addresses that we may then decide to block or whatever our workflow would be. Or maybe we're doing it for CRM and marketing purposes. Whatever the case may be, this will give you the information you need for IP addresses to address whatever it is that you're working with. Love to hear from you. Support at interzoid.com. And again, you can try this at batch.interzoid.com or visit the website at www.interzoid.com. Thank you.